So this is gonna sound a little weird, but is that a freaking police officer taking a piss in the swamp? Woohoo! Visors down, let's go! As you can see, we are out once again on the KLX on the streets. Today is actually the same day as that last video, but I got home, I was hanging out in the air conditioning. Oh, I gotta scratch my nose. Oh yeah. Anyway, I was at home hanging out in the air conditioning watching the Formula 1 qualifying in Zandvoort, and anyway, a buddy of mine called and said, hey, it's my birthday on Monday, do you want to come out to a friend's house tonight, have a couple drinky poos and all that? Well, I don't drink, so I'm not going to partake in that aspect, but I'll go hang out with some buds, you know what I'm saying? It might be somewhat late when I'm heading back, so I'm wearing a sweater and absolutely dying right now, but I'll be happy that I had it later on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, where my friend lives is kind of a cool little ride to get there. I've only ever been there once, and it was, well, there was definitely snow and all that crap on the ground, because I remember one of the people got stuck in their driveway during a UFC. So I want to say it was probably like December or January when I was out there, and it was the only time I've ever been out there. Anyway, I remember it being kind of a cool little windy road, and I've actually had it on a short bucket list of things to do this summer, to take that road just like for a cruise, you know, and I never got around to it. So needless to say, I get to do it on my bike, and my weapon of choice, KLX. I decided, like I said earlier, that last video of me out on this thing was earlier today. It was only a couple of hours ago, and I just had so much fun riding this one that I'm like, you know what, I want to take it again. Like, this is the bike that I want to just be on again today. So anyway, here I am, and I got to thinking, I'm like, I wonder why. Why did I want to take this one? You'd think I would have missed the other bike, you know what I mean? It's faster, it's more of a street fighter, like it's just, you know, all around like a cooler bike, I suppose. But I actually think this is pretty freaking gnarly too, in all honesty. And I guess the riding position is just a lot more aggressive on the other bike, and I just wanted to kind of relax, and I don't know, I just take it easy for the first time in a while. Like the other one, I keep wanting to speed, which is fine. I guess I'm just making up stupid answers at this point here. But nonetheless, I just wanted to do something a bit different. So I took this one out on the road. Whoa, freshy. So this is gonna sound a little weird, but I'm wearing a different helmet today riding this bike than I normally would wear when I ride this bike, and it actually is so much louder. Normally I'm riding with like a LS2 Blaze helmet, and it has I find thicker, like foamier padding, like spongier padding on the inside, and it has a little chin curtain thing underneath, so less wind gets in, and ultimately I just can't hear as well with that helmet, if that makes any sense. So now that I'm out riding this, I'm riding on with an Icon Airform. I can hear so much louder.
What are you doing,
Everything just feels louder with this, which is really crazy. So it makes me wonder what my other bike will sound like with my other helmet. Although I would never do that because it has a peak, like you know, like the dirt bike style, ADV style, like hat visor thingy. It would get caught in the wind, and my neck would get cranked all over the place. So I'm not gonna try it out, I don't think. But I suppose it's only 2 screws to take that visor off, that peak. Is that a freaking police officer taking a piss in the swamp? Hopefully they're not trying to find Conky.
Oh, fuck, I found him, Julian. Fuckface.
Oh, this is where the road starts to get more fun, huh? Hey, buddy! I keep seeing these signs for a detour, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I didn't account for there to being a detour up here. So if I can't go the way I know how to go, then I might be shit out of luck. Woohoo! I've only driven through a couple of small tunnels on this bike ever, so I don't get to hear the exhaust like that too often unless I'm in my underground garage at home, you know? Oh yeah, I'm just airing my balls out, you know? They are a little toasty, so I'm just airing out the gonads. Oh, guy on an old Yamaha. Brother. Oh, it's definitely a Suzuki. Here's a buddy. Brother. I don't even need a freaking little sound bite thing for that guy. I set it myself. Brother. Now, here's the thing. I don't really know where my turnoff is. I think it has the word oak in the name. But I can't be sure, and I'm not positive how far up. The sneaky part of it when you're riding down like a nice road, like this is a pretty smooth road, it has some decent twisties, it's got some nice views, you know. The sneaky part is you gotta know where you're going, because right now I don't. I'm pretty sure I know where the turnoff is, but I'm not actually totally sure. I might recognize it, but like I said, when I was out here last, there was snow and stuff on the ground, and no leaves on the trees, and things just looked a little different, you know? The only thing I kind of remember is that the corner that I turn is on the left, and it is, I don't know, like one of those turning lanes where like the people coming out of it don't have to stop. They have like a little like merging thingy. I don't know. Like it's like a V-shaped corner, I guess. I really hope that my GoPro can pick up the night ride coming back this way. I'm taking the same route home, but it'll be, I don't think I'll be there too late, but the sun will be down, you know, I'll be there for a few hours. I'm also kind of looking around and glassing for some trails. There might be some trails out this way, because like I say, I never ever come out here. So there might be some trails that I can explore on this thing someday. Not today, but someday. I'm pleased with how smooth this road is too. It's super smooth.
Well, let me tell you something, brother!
Oh yeah. You know, I said I wanted to be on this bike, and I do, and I'm having a grand old time, but I gotta tell you that part of me thinks having the Zixer out here, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, that would be fun too. I bet right there is where I gotta turn. Yeah, remember when I said there was like a V-shaped sort of thing? Ooh, coming along. I'm almost positive this is where I'm supposed to be, is down this road, but let's take a little ride. Pretty sure this is it. I remember something about an oak, and then I remember the road I need to go on from here is down here, not too far, but it's on the right. Yeah, see, I was in here in the winter and I didn't realize that this was gravel, because I mean, it was all snow covered. So I guess now in hindsight, you know, I am pleasantly surprised that I took this bike instead of the Zixer. This bike, I would not have wanted to take my, I wouldn't want to take that other bike out here. I baby that thing still in this sort of shit. I had to go across a bit of a gravel patch once, and I did not like it at all. Hopefully you guys can actually hear something, because I'm ripping in the dark now. I don't know if you can see the clock. It's only 9:20, so it's not like it's late, but it'll be a fun ride. I gotta ride with my visor up, I think. You know what? I can actually see with my visor down perfectly fine. It's not a super dark one. I don't have my black visor on. I have my chrome visor, so it's kind of like everything's just a weird tinge of blue. At least I say that when there's these street lamps. Once these street lamps are gone, story might change. But we'll keep an eye on it. No pun intended. I really don't know how well the GoPro picks this up, by the way. I know that I have like a low light setting, which I have turned on right now and everything, but I don't know how low light. Like, this is pretty low light. Oh, I love the sound of this water buffalo at night with this Delcovic. Yeah, buddy. All right, and we're back off. I had to pull over. For some reason, my GoPro beeped, and I just wasn't sure what the story was. It's very humid out tonight. Like, I'm like getting sticky when I'm riding along here. Like, I can feel myself getting like, I'm not damp, but I could feel like I'm damp. If that makes any sense. Oh yeah, visor's down, let's go. Yeah, I'm very curious. I'm stoked to get home and like review this video. Just not for like high quality content, just to see like how is the GoPro doing at night. I bet you can only see in like these kind of areas where I'm like going through the actual street lights. But then again, like I've said a few times, I'm riding with my visor down. It darkens it a little bit, but not a lot. So I don't know how dark it truly is. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. I just put my visor up so I can see like true color. It's not bad. I bet the GoPro is doing just fine, man. Who knows? What do I know? Just a loser with a skinny wiener. Man, this guy is fucked. Alright, I feel like you could probably see better now. I don't know. I guess I was starting to say I'm stoked to see how the quality of video shows up here, because I'm genuinely curious, like, because this will be a whole new thing. I'll start riding at night more often, you know. Between the video not working, that guy had glow on his bike. That was a Ninja though. Ugh, I am getting hungry too. I'll tell you though, after all this was one heck of a fun ride. Riding there during like the sunset-y sort of time down those twisties. Smooth road too, like no issues, no cracks, no potholes, nothing. It was great. And then riding home in the dark, this is definitely gonna be a thing I start to do a little more often. But overall, yeah, this ride was super fun and comfortable on the KLX. I am so pumped with this bike, and now I think I can officially say I like this bike more than the ZX6R. They're two different styles, don't get me wrong. Like it's hard to compare the two, but I have more fun on this between trails and riding in a comfortable position. But doesn't mean I'm going to give up the sport bike life either. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to shit talk the ZX6R. The 636, you know. I'm not talking bad about it. I'm just simply saying if I had to pick one, this would be the one that I roll with for the foreseeable future. To prevent getting pulled over, I probably should put some mirrors on this thing, but I got those. They're just at home. Don't call the local authorities on me, please. Now, I've seen deer on this little stretch of road more times than I could shake a stick at, so I'm glad there's a freaking CRV in front of me. I'll let him take the dough instead of me taking the, you know. Alright, well, I am rolling back up on home, so I guess that's probably the end of this video. Anyway, thanks for coming along for the joyride. I don't really know if there was any point in this video other than because I didn't really have a topic. I just said, well, let's go for a ride on the streets. But anyway, see you f***ers later.